Hi, my name is Lorena Nava, and my presentation is going to be on environmental wellness. What is environmental wellness? Environmental wellness is living, working, learning, and recreating in buildings, facilities, and outdoor areas that are clean and safe, supportive for our well-being. It also includes being a good steward of the natural environment. Spending time in nature can help you appreciate and feel connected to the natural world and see how your daily habits affect the environment. Problems. People are not aware of how their daily habits affect our environment. They can be contributing to air pollution, chemical pollution, and climate change. Benefits. Some benefits that environmental wellness have are safe and clean living environments and help us feel organized and in control. You get less sick, clean air, purified water, reduced chemical use. What is your environmental wellness? Here's a link so you can see what your environmental wellness is. Mine is a 12. I need to work on it a little bit. And then here's some questions. What is your environmental wellness? What can you do to improve your environmental wellness? How will you contribute to environmental wellness? What happens when environmental wellness lacks? If environmental wellness lacks, it can cause health problems like heart disease, respiratory disease, and some types of cancer. People with low income are more likely to live in polluted areas and have unsafe drinking water. Pregnant women and children are at higher risk of health problems. How does environmental wellness relate to emotional wellness? Spending time in nature can improve your mood and lower your stress. This means that efforts to enhance environmental and physical wellness can be mutually supportive. Being surrounded by greenery environments are linked to reduce depression, anxiety, and stress. Work together. We need to work together to keep our environment healthy and our health healthy. Things that we can do to keep our environment healthy are walk or ride a bike to work, but if it's too far, do not do that unless you want to be late. Recycle, buy less plastic, plant a tree, don't send chemicals to our waterways. This is a video, let's watch it.
You are nature, whether you like the outdoors or not. If you happen to be born 1,000 years ago, there would be many things different from your life today. Perhaps one of the biggest would be the amount of time spent outdoors in the natural world. Humans evolved to live in nature. The entire makeup and function of our bodies is designed to allow us to survive and thrive as part of the environment around us. And we have done so for thousands of years. Moving into modern times, we are now experiencing the greatest period of disconnect from the natural world than at any point in history. We spend the vast majority of our time indoors. Many of us are completely unfamiliar with the terrain, plants, and animal life that share the space around us. Our habits and lifestyle are not only disconnected from the natural world, but also actively harm it. A world without wellness. It is common knowledge that environmental degradation has created a state of crisis for our world. From depletion of the soil to pollution of air and water, the effects of our disregard for environmental responsibility is far-reaching and hugely concerning. Much could be said on this topic, but when it comes to wellness, we must first look at our relationship with the natural world. How do we view our place in the world? Lack of care for the world and people around us is not only damaging to the environment, but also to our spirit. A critical part of being a healthy human is respecting the world around us and our place in it. When we fail to do so, we are stunting an essential part of our well-being. The human ego would tell us that we stand apart from nature and are able to treat it however we want, as if the world is our domain and we rule over it. In reality, we are nature. We are just one piece of an intricate ecosystem where our actions have consequences for the whole, intended or not. We do not stand apart from nature or over it. We are deeply intertwined with it. Caring for our environment is caring for ourselves. How we interact with our environment is part of our own state of wellness. Ignoring or harming the environment is actually harming ourselves. When we connect with nature, it can increase happiness, improve physical health, and strengthen social connections. It also invests us in something greater than ourselves and can expand our perspective on life to make us more attentive, mindful, and compassionate. The environment doesn't just refer to the world around us, it is us. How we treat the environment is a reflection of how we treat ourselves and others. To be people who experience the full meaning of wellness, we have to actively work to care for the world and extend what it means to be well to include everything around us. Thank you for listening, and be well.
Then some video questions. What did you learn from this video? Would you change your habits to help the environment? What do you prefer, spending time in nature or spending time indoor? Golden line. More than 12 million people around the world die every year because they live or work in unhealthy environments. 12 million people die because they live or work in an unhealthy environment. This means that we still need to work on cleaning our environment. We need to clean our environment if we want our future kids to have a clean and healthy environment. This is what we're excited and this land, so thank you.